Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Bloons Tower Defense 6, and today we're gonna open up our daily reward, which is actually 100 monkey money, not so bad. And I wanted to check out what our daily challenge is as well. Might as well take a look. It is logs, hard standard. Hard's always a little bit difficult, what do you know? So apparently there's also a pile of monkey money on sale. That actually looks pretty tempting, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll look into that later. But with this, as you can see, it looks like we have Oben, and we also have a Druid Monkey, an Alchemist Monkey, or a Chemistry Monkey, whatever it is, and then the Monkey Tower. And 80 monkey money in I think that's a camo finder as a reward, so that's not so bad. For me, it'll be more focusing on completing this map, because this has been one I have completed on hard before, but I used a lot of upgrades. And taking a look, I mean, I would love to get that. The Bloon Master Alchemist looks like a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of hard work to get to, but maybe something we could do in today's episode. And when it comes to the upgrades for Mr. Druid here, there are two more that we haven't seen that maybe we could get to. Like, we're getting closer to this one, 17,000, so a little bit more than halfway. But that'd be a bit tough. Sorry, I'm trying to move the tablet so I won't actually like knock anything over. But first off, we'll start with Oben. I think I wanna get him closer like this. I feel like that's sort of a better idea, because remember, you can't remove the logs in this map, which makes a lot of things pretty difficult. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll do like another monkey money or whatever spending spree coming up on like episode 25. I did one in episode 10, some 15 episodes later, sort of celebrate how far we're making the series go by buying some more stuff. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But in the meantime, as you can see, we're popping all sorts of balloons with Oben, and I really think this is probably, in my opinion, one of the easiest maps in the game. It does have some good things, some tough things about it, but overall I feel like it's really nice and doable. I think I wanna do more of a spread. I always cluster the monkeys, maybe a bit of a spread would help out. For this guy, he does have the lightning. I feel like that'd be good. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem to go Pop Lust, but also have Heart of Thunder, like maybe starting with the Thunder, the Heart of Thunder, then making our way to Pop Lust would be pretty good. I mean, I definitely want the Alchemist, and I think I would get him closer to Oben. That way, you know, we can boost him up a little bit with some of the boosting powers we have with him. So that might not be so bad of an idea, but this combo should be able to get a good chunk of stuff done if I can just afford it. The only problem is, out of this group of monkeys, I don't really see too much that's going to get rid of camo, and that's a little concerning. Yeah, really, neither of these guys have much camo vision, but I guess that's what this right here is for. And also, you guys give me some really helpful info with this one. First off, the primary training. Keep in mind that only helps for monkeys that are under the primary category, which none of the monkeys we have right now are, so we do not wanna go past the second if we do this, but we'll probably do like Radar Scanner, and then maybe like Monkey Town. All monkeys within the radius of Monkey Town get extra cash per balloon pop. I feel like that'd be pretty good. So maybe we could experiment with that. I feel like if that's the case with Pop Lust, right? We select you and then go to upgrades. Boost attack speed of all druids in the radius. We probably don't wanna make you a Pop Lust monkey then, because I probably wanna get a grouping over here. Because I want to be able to make sure that he gets some extra money out of this as well. Definitely powering up our hero, which sometimes can be one of our more powerful towers, would be a great idea. So I'll probably work on that if we could just save up some money real quick and get one of these just right off the bat, because right off the bat, it should be giving us something, you know? So that would be pretty good. And we'll just sort of work from there and just sort of see how things end up happening. But yeah, I have lots of ideas in mind. You guys have been giving me some fantastic advice, you know, making sure I focus on, you know, whatever things I need to focus on. Like maybe focusing on strong would be good for him. Or maybe close because of the lightning, because we hit things, it'll bounce between other things. So if we always hit what's closest, that might be a good idea. We have a little while before we get to the lightning, but yeah, it'll be good to get started. So I think I'm gonna have him about here. And now that I have all the towers I want out to upgrade, I'm probably gonna go push for the monkey village and see what I can get done with that. Its placement's gonna be tough for sure, but that's why I want the bigger radius. If I could push for that, but like that'd be a bad idea because I need the radar scanner. So like grow blocker, radar scanner, and then go into Monkey Town would be just so good, because that time I have scale, and if I have scale, then I can make my way to getting you upgraded to something much better. If I could get you to the Bloon Master Alchemist, that'd be really, really cool. Might take a lot of hard work and maybe a couple superpowers, but we'll have to wait and see. But so far so good, round 10, we're sort of smashing it. We got some good stuff going on. So a little less than 1,000 to go before that Monkey Tower, or the Monkey Village. And things are going all right, and this will at least give good experience to the Alchemist and good experience to the Druid, and that's good. Yeah, I really appreciate all the feedback about the village that we used last episode and all the placement and stuff, all that kind of things. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so it looks like you leveled up there, so you have your totems. Well, that'll help for camo for now. So if we don't wanna rush it, I mean, I wanna rush the village, that way we can at least give them extra money per pop. I feel like that sounds like a really good idea. And that's why the bigger radius also sounds, you know, tempting. There's only so much we can do. I feel like right now it's sort of just our limited choices are both sort of a good thing and a bad thing for this hard mode. Like there's still like survivable amount of things going on. Okay, so we almost have enough for this. You ready for it? You ready for it? Almost there, $12.95. Yeah, okay. So I could just put it in the mix with these guys and I'm thinking that's what I have to do. The problem is I don't know if it's gonna fit. I guess this sort of kind of squeezes in. I really hope it does.
I'm waiting.
Hard to tell. I mean, that's why it might just be, I need to be able to get everything else though, so I can't really, it's always tough to say. Well, we'll try this for now. I guess the best way to find out is if we run into camos, right? But I don't really need to take out camos just yet with these little totems, so can I sell it? I probably should have tried selling it, see if I could place it there instead. Because I'm pretty sure that blocked it off and that was the problem. Oh well, it should be fine how it is, I think. I just really don't know if it's hitting open or not. Should I try to sell open and get him back? He only sells for 410, that's really not that much. Don't think he would get his levels back if we sold him and brought him back. Okay, so this is where I really need the anti-regrow, so now when they wrap around again, we can deal with that. $2,000 for the anti-camo. I mean, what does the monkey business do? Provides 10% discount to all monkeys and upgrades tier 3 or less purchased in the radius of the village. That sounds great because his stuff will be cheaper. Obviously that won't really affect him too much. Okay, let's activate this. Ooh, that helped, that definitely helped. So some of your upgrades should be cheaper now, which might be a good idea just to work towards, like the acidic mixture dip, like do a 204 might be good. Perishing potions might be nice because, you know, getting rid of leads, but I feel like for that, I might just wanna do more than one alchemist. For now, let's do this one. We'll get to the 304. The monkey commerce, an additional 5% discount that can stick up to 2 other villages in this, villages with this upgrade. Okay, stack up, okay. So maybe we could get another village in here and get that one to have larger radius. That might be a good idea. That might be what we go for. Like if we could go for double village, that'd be pretty crazy. It would just be tough to get to, but if we could just make the right choices, oh, it's so hard to survive for that long in hard mode though. Like there's like so much to do around here. That's why it's great that it's like one of the easiest maps that we're playing in. Let's go ahead and get the vines. If they get rid of the pink one, super easy, which is nice. They're wrapping around. This is the first time the balloons have wrapped around like that, so it is a little scary. But now we're gonna do acidic pool as soon as I can afford that. I think that's our next best bet. I mean, even though the monkey commerce, 585, 1192. I don't think this would upgrade that anyways. Okay, that was before 550 or 595, right? So that's good. But man, that's $10,000 the monkey town? That's way more expensive than I was expecting. Okay, well we definitely have to upgrade these guys first then. Get the acidic pool, faster throwing, so nobody can see camo just yet, as you can see. It's a little bit of a mess. That's why we need this right here. So maybe we should just focus on the radar scanner. Ooh, it's looking like a good idea. I thought that this revealed camo. I guess it doesn't. Oh well, lesson learned. But hey, look at this. It looks like we can get an upgrade. What is Monkey City? Gives you a free dart monkey every round. Call to arms. Call to arm ability gives, well, I don't have enough for this one. Gives all nearby monkeys 50% attack speed and pops for 10 seconds. Well, we'll just get Monkey City because we're already working on that upgrade path. Okay, so we can do anti-regrow whenever they pop up over there. Get it? Pop up, because they pop like balloons. So maybe we should just rush to 2160 because we can handle this for a good little while at the least. I do need to make that druid a little bit better, like that's for sure, but it just takes time, And that's sort of the hard part right now. It's just hard to earn up all the money I need for everything, and that's what makes hard mode so hard. Okay, go ahead and get the vines out there. We got some zebra balloons making their way in. Oh boy. Okay, not bad. So, okay, bunch of red this time. Honestly, the reds really shouldn't be that big of a deal. So I don't know, I forgot what the totem does. Yeah. I'll have to double check that. I mean, I could quit back into the main menu now and find out, but I feel like that's a little bit rushing it. But round 30 is when things start stepping up. So it's like I can either get the camo now and like avoid when camos become a big issue. Oh, that was a really good vine. I think that we should. I think we should still just focus on the camos. Oh, we got the leads now though, that's scary. Oh no, that deals with the leads, no problem. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Even though I'm really tempted to get faster throwing and everything. Once we get past round 30, things will be a way more survivable, I think, because we'll get lots more money. It's like round 30 to 40 is the sweet spot where you get a ton of cash, but it isn't too bad to survive. Round 40 is where things get nasty, because then you have all the Moabs coming in, and you really have to just have a powerful team to really just make it all work. So we now have the 2160 for that, and we haven't even made our way into round 40 until now, or 30 until now. So this is my chance to just to earn up some stuff, faster throwing first, of course. Like, what does the Berserker Brew do? Special Brew gives monkeys extra damage, range, and attack speed. Like, that sounds amazing.
Awesome.
Awesome, it sounds awesome. That it does, my friend, that it does. But right now we're just gonna focus on faster throwing, because if I could get lead to gold, that'll make a lot more money, and that's where there's like more money. I know I sound a little greedy, but it's just sort of the best possible thing for us at the moment, is just to try to find ways to solidify more incoming cash. Most of these balloons just aren't a problem. Oben's been kicking butt, and that's nice to see. $600 now, yeah, we should be able to get to 900 by the end of this round. Let's set up the vine, that's actually a perfect spot. That's so weird that like Oben almost always sets up his vines in a really good spot, but Gwendolyn never throws her fire potion in a spot I need her to. There we go, there's the lead to gold. The rubber to gold is gonna be a lot more challenging, but it's something, once again, I'm gonna push forward to, and then I'm gonna get this stuff. We're gonna get the Heart of Thunder for 1,080. It's tough for now, but not forever. So it looks like we're popping this. Oben's definitely not in the range of that though, which is a total shame. Total shame.
They're leaking.
They're leaking. Oh, did they get a couple points on us there? Oh my. That's sort of bad, but I mean, I'm doing what I can. And once we can get more stuff figured out, like that'll be good. But for now, we got rid of the good chunk of them. We'll set up more vines. I guess he's saying vines. I thought he was saying rise. Like, you know, he's rising up the vines, but I guess he's just making them, making vines. So he yells, vines. Come on, I haven't been able to get any gold from the lead to gold because there's been no leads. I just want to get this, but we're so far off. Come on, we almost have more vines, almost have more vines, almost have more vines. Oh, there's lots of balloons making their way through. No, that time he definitely said rise. Maybe he just makes this up just to confuse us. Rise, vines, vines, rise. You just do whatever you want, I don't care. Okay, we're so close to making things really work for us, but we just need a little bit more oomph. Like, I'm surprised we're on round 35 already. I need 2970, like maybe this just won't work. Maybe it'd be smarter to go for the Heart of Thunder right now. More of them. I don't know, maybe he just always says rise. Okay, we need it, we need it. It's getting a little scary. I think that we're gonna do, ooh, that's gonna be some damage. Let's focus on strong.
Oh, not getting through.
I know, don't worry, I'm completely aware. Okay, well that's sort of our best bet at the moment. We got the anti-regrow, that was a regrow camo. Yeesh, okay, that's not good. The only reason we were able to hit him there is we were able to hit the other camos as well. Or we were, like the balloons were next to what was, like the balloons were next to non-camos and the lightning just sort of ended up hitting them. Well, that's cool to know that that works. Okay, more vines. That's good spot for him, I think. That's gonna stop a good chunk of them. We're almost at 2970 and then we'll be making more money. And then we'll have a really tough Moab to deal with and everything will get nasty again. Come on, come on, come on. Now we got the leads. Oh, but they're getting zapped way too soon. Here we go. Turn to the gold, turn to the gold, turn to the gold. It's not working. Okay, they're going now. Boom, got it, perfect. Okay, wonderful stuff. Now everything's gonna be turning to gold and I'll be a happy, happy zebra and we can start focusing on you again. We're gonna do Druid Reach, Heart of Vengeance. That way, I mean, probably shouldn't have done that, actually. But we did what we did. Gotta stick with it for now. So I think I'm gonna get a second monkey tower out because that monkey tower will be a bit more affordable. And then we can use that to really get things going, I hope. Man, it's tough. I feel like I've definitely made a good couple mistakes here. But it's just one Moab, right? You'd think we'd be able to handle it. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we do have enough for it. I wanna shove it in there, but I might not want to do that actually. Like, let's sell this one and see if we can't fit it in. We cannot, like no, oh, he put another one down. Whatever. Okay, larger radius. I still don't think he's in that thing. Like, isn't that ridiculous? And then maybe, like, he doesn't need grow blocker. We already have grow blocker, so we'll just do 204 instead of 024. I think that'd be good. Because in Monkey Intelligence Bureau, the Bureau grants special balloon popping knowledge, allowing all nearby monkeys to pop all balloon types. Like, sounds amazing, and maybe that's worth pushing for then? I don't know though. We definitely need like larger radius and jungle drums though, because that'll make everything in the radius better. If we can make like a massive money-making setup for now, which is like surviving and then pushing for that would be great. But doing that's no easy task. But it's sort of kind of working, you know? Come on, 1375. 1375. Boom, got it. Okay, so things are actually getting a little scary here. Can you survive all this, dude? I don't know. So I'm gonna get a Druid Monkey over this way. There's just not enough room for all these guys though, unfortunately. Like I don't really wanna do that. I guess here is okay, because at least he's in the radius of this one.
Yes.
It's not really the best map for the villages, and I guess that's sort of the big challenge. Oh my gosh, you're getting beat up back there. So we definitely need like a backdoor monkey or something. First mob class balloons coming up, I'm plenty aware. So definitely this guy, we need to focus on as much pop lust as possible. Maybe Heart of Oak would be great. Okay, this should be enough to damage him down. Oh, look at that already. Whoa, are they glowing yellow? That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe it was something that one of the, like the yeah, that was fine. Moab was down. So let's do Druid of Wrath. Gonna do Heart of Oak. Very cool. And then we'll probably do more with Pop Lust. Like if we could do more than one Pop Lust, that'd be great because they stack. So we'll just sort of have like a collection of them around. Like if I could get him here, like those two will definitely help each other. But we need 2,700 if we wanna do that. So keep working, guys, keep working. It ain't easy. No matter what we do here, it doesn't seem to be very easy. It doesn't let up. Okay, so 2,700, we're almost there for that. And this is where things, you know, they just get harder and harder and harder. What do you know? 2,700, perfect. So we're gonna try to push for the same thing again. And there's no hearts that are really gonna, like, or at least regrow balloons, which are sort of hearts, but you know what I mean. And then we'll probably get like a full-on electric dude back here. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Once we get like another Pop Lust monkey set up. These definitely seem to be cheaper though, which is good. The problem is I don't know what I wanna do with this. Like I could just, I feel like it's just not really worth it to do too much. Hard to say. For now, we'll worry about that, get the vines, and then I'll work on that. But then another 2,700 is needed, which really shouldn't be too bad. Don't know what we're gonna deal with the BFB, I think that's around 60. So we got 60 and 80 to worry about. 60 to, round between 60 and 80 is when things get just massively difficult, so we need to be ready at that point. So we have about 16 rounds to survive until things just go awful. Or at least, hopefully they don't, but they might. Okay, got that. Let's do one more round. We should have the 2,700 for a double stacking Pop Lust, which would be really nice. This guy has like a cool shield or something. He's like throwing darts from his thing. I don't know. There we go. That's not so bad. So back to you. No need for primary training or mentoring because it just doesn't do anything for our current setup. Like Monkey Bureau is 8,000, which actually isn't so bad. But we already are in, like everything that's gonna be in this guy's range is already doing pretty well. So I don't think it's entirely necessary. I think we should just do monkey business, monkey commerce, because if we could find a way, it does make each other cheaper, which is really nice. So if we could find a way to get 9,180 on one of these guys, like that'd be so much money and that'd be really good. So I'm tempted just to figure that out. I mean, I wanna get another alchemist set up and really get that rolling. Especially if we could do Druid of the Storm, like that's also like maybe something I wanna focus on first because there's like a really good defensive technique. So yeah, let's work on that then. Druid of the Storm isn't, but if I could, like look at how much money we're making right now. It would be amazing if we could keep this going for long enough. Because they're destroying the camos, like no problem now. And camo regrows aren't gonna be as scary because we're getting 9,000 real quick, like really, really fast. And then we probably wanna do this one. There's all monkeys in this tower, or in the radius of this town, get extra cash per balloon pop, and that's gonna be huge. That's gonna change everything forever. Never again will we look back in this moment and go, ah, it wasn't that bad. They'll go, it was amazing. Hopefully, we'll have to see. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of kind of pushing for like, I would love to see, because my big goal for today's episode, I haven't talked about it too much, is the Bloon Master Alchemist. I'm not entirely confident we'll reach it. That's what I'm nervous about, is if we will actually reach it. So, we're trying. I'm trying. Even though I'm really tempted to do the Intelligence Bureau, I'm not gonna do that, that'd be dumb. It's a little too late for that one. The extra popping power for the extra money, and then working from there. Get the vines, there we go, vines! You have them. Take that, balloons. Got it. Okay, so that's gonna be a lot more money coming in. The next one is really cheap. It's Monkey City, gives you a free dart monkey every round. I can see why it's really cheap because, you know, I don't really need a free Dart Monkey every round, but then I might actually want to push for some primary training. I think it's a little late for that. Oh my, yeah, these regrows don't stand a chance half the time, like really getting it now. Okay, so here comes a Moab, and the problem is that there's a lot of other stuff coming in too, so let's go ahead and do that right now. That wasn't so bad actually, because it's gonna all loop around, and whoa, balloons just go everywhere. That is insane. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, get that. Everybody's working hard, trying to put in their part of the work. Okay, so we almost had the 9,000, almost had the 9,000. Finish this round and boom! That's gonna be a lot more money. And then I'm definitely gonna set up some monkeys on the top left there if I can afford it, whenever I can. I want it to be another druid. Not a druid, an alchemist. Yeah, something like this would be great. Because I haven't really explored his other options too much, like perishing potions will make it so that all offensive potions strip fortified property off of lead and ceramic balloons and greatly damages Moab class balloons. Having him pretty early on is a good thing. Unstable concoction is also a good anti-Moab thing. And then like, maybe we can do Berserker Brew. Special brew gives monkeys extra damage, range, and attack speed, and then stronger stimulant. Oh, well, we can't go that far with this one if we wanna do the anti-Moab. So maybe we will go with that and the acidic mixture dip, but we'll have to wait and see. So I had to pause the game, had to sneeze. I always have to sneeze, don't I? It's that time of year. It's always that time of year. So what do I wanna do with this? I guess I'll just go the center one. I just hope it stacks, you know? That's something I'm a little bit worried about. But we're handling it, like we're bouncing back now, but we're about to hit round 16. That's when things are gonna get real scary. But having the anti-Moab, and then the transforming tonic. Transformation ability turns Alchemist into a powerful attack monster for 20 seconds. That sounds like it could be a lot of fun. And he's in the range for both of these, I think, or actually maybe not. Maybe not the best placement of him. But I can sort of sneak in another one maybe. I need to work on my placement, especially with this thing constantly popping up in my way. Gotta do it between rounds is really what I need to do. But yeah, we'll try this and see if it works. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Gonna be a bit of a mix up for now. The daily challenge can be a lot of fun. And this will be really challenging as well. Okay, so after this round, which this round is just a lot of camo. But now Oben can see camo for one reason or another. We got some decent, okay, actually this is a lot of Moab, so let's work on this as much as I can. The lightning, and then this guy back here has become my savior. He's really working well with the electric and tornadoes and everything, level up. So let me try selling this. Because the moment I ever try to put anything here, he sort of sneak attacks. That's not the monkey I wanted though. I'm being a total dingus at the moment. I wanted this guy, because I want him to be on the top range and really just make everybody else crazy powerful. As much as I possibly can. I mean, if I could fit in like another monkey around here, that'd be great, but these guys are pretty large. There is room for one more. And if I put him here, he would be covered by the double Poplas, so I think we're gonna do that. And then he'll be a third Poplas guy, but we're not gonna worry about that part right now. I'm gonna push for this. There we go. And then we'll do either stronger acid and perishing. I think it would be just better to do acid pool and the faster throwing, just so he has more damage going out. And maybe that'll even make it so he can throw the beneficial potions. We finally had the money tree. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I like it. Sort of tempted to throw out another monkey tower. Monkey town or whatever, you know. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit scary, but once again, they all have to loop around and then the tornado goes on and like things get nasty for them.
Feel nature's wrath.
Feel nature's wrath. Okay, so yeah, let's try to figure this out really quickly. Get the stronger stimulant, and that's the best we can do for him right now. So we can start moving on to some other stuff. I mean, my best bet, like once again, is gonna be this guy. And for him, let's make it another Poplas guy and then make Thunder, I guess? Maybe Heart of Oak would be good. I mean, I feel like we have enough of that as it is. So we could just do Poplust and like work from there. So wait for the 2700. Oh, what? Shouldn't have done that, okay. That's fine, we have a little bit more anti, you know, what's it called, regrow balloons. So if I could get the 6,500 and work from there as well, that'd be good. Where's our other, like this guy? I mean, the Bloon Master Alchemist, secret shrink potion that converts all affected balloons into red balloons. Like that sounds amazing. Just turning a Moab into a red balloon. It's so expensive for a good reason though, is the problem. So I just gotta like earn up a more consistent situation, I think. And then I can worry about just earning up 40,000 real quick. I think that's gonna be a good idea. And I think that's gonna be my best bet all around. If I can get 8,000 more experience for him though, well, we got another, max tier upgrade to unlock. And speaking of unlocking things, it looks like, no, not for you. For you, we have the call to arms. Like that sounds amazing and I really wanna get that, but finding room for him is the tough part, Like I could just try to shove him in this corner. That's why I wish I could get rid of the logs or something. Like maybe even over here, but I definitely think I wanna focus on, oh, there's so much to focus on. What are you talking about, Zebra? I don't know. The Populous monkeys are helping themselves. So maybe I could do this and we could do bigger radius. And then we wanted to do call to arms. And that'd be great because anybody over here can like pop anything and that'd be amazing. So we'll try that out. Everybody's already popping extra cash. Maybe we can have another alchemist monkey over here that's gonna end up turning things into gold. He can just sort of be our frontline goldsman. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but that's what I said. Okay, well, it's going one way or another. Oh, we got the BFB, it's round 60.
BFB.
There we go.
Feel nature's
Look at all that money. Let's get the vines. Vines, oh, they're way over there. Okay, just go for it. Oh, we broke that fast. Man, oh man, that was good. All right, I like it. So let's go ahead and get the Intelligence Bureau. And then 25,000 for the Call of Arms is really expensive. So I really don't know what the actual chances of doing that are. But we'll try, that's the wrong monkey again. I don't know why I keep doing that. This guy has a much longer range. And then all I have to worry about is his bottom path for now. Like it'd be good to do like perishing potions or something. The mixture dip isn't really gonna help too much. So I got that. And most of these other guys are just about maxed out. Like I can do the transforming tonic. I'll probably mix with that a little bit or mess with it, haha. Mix, like mixing the tonics. Okay, so 2970 though. I wanna focus on this for now. We're getting there real quick. Like things are having a hard time getting past these trees. The money trees, so good, so good. Okay, the Moab just goes right past it. That's fine. Because by the time it gets over here, like that's not even with the magic monkey, Or not the druid monkey who's throwing out lightning. Always wanna call him a magic monkey. Because, in previous PDD games, the magic monkey was the thing that turned things into, or used lightning to, do stuff. So that one got a little scary, but it looks like the lightning monkey had it protected, which is good because I was not paying attention. Oh, the money, I missed out on the money, I didn't even notice. Gosh darn it. Oh gosh, this is when things get scary, but once again, that's only the first loop around, so it's like, what's it matter? So we could try like one monkey city. I don't know if that's worth it. I'll get that money. Once again, don't forget that stuff. And we also have an upgrade for you. Ooh, okay, so we can get a tier 5 here, Superstorm. Wow, look at that. How much is that? $97,000. $97,000. I have not seen an upgrade that expensive before. Almost over 100,000. Crazy, crazy stuff. So I could just do Monkey City. Well, 3,000 isn't too much of an investment at this point, especially if I'm trying to get 43,000. We'll work with that. We'll get an extra Dart Monkey. I mean, maybe that won't even work for this daily challenge. I would hope it would. But maybe not. Maybe it just won't work because maybe that was a total waste. I guess we're about to find out. After this round, if I get an extra monkey, then I'll know. But I guess not, probably not. So I should have thought about that a little bit more. Look at all these ceramics storming in and look at how far they get. Not very far. Beautiful, so beautiful. Double BFB at this point is crazy. But it ain't a problem. Look at all those bananas. $200 each for that was a lot of money. That was an insane amount of money. We're at $11,000 now. So we're 1/4 of the way there. Nice stuff. So really just trying to make sure I'm using open stuff as much as possible. I am so tempted. Oh, I guess there was more bananas back there. Let's get this upgrade. Just in case things get nasty, I really do wanna have that out and ready. This 5,000 really wasn't too much of a scratch at this point. And just keep earning. Like this, at this point, just earn straight to the top until we have that 43,000. I'll probably give to this guy or whatever, the original dude we had. He's still around. What happened to him? He's right here. Probably him, but maybe not. I mean, it would make sense to maybe do the guy closer to the action, so maybe we will. Hey, if things keep going well, we can do both. Okay, so maybe a little too soon. Whoa, look at him go! He's like a super monkey or something. That's so cool. And wow, we already have enough experience for another tier 5 here. We can either do permanent brew or I need a little bit. We'll wait for the permanent brew then. I think that'd be good. Just to, do the least expensive one is always the better idea, right? And then we still have 10 more rounds to go, so we should be able to get this. Let's go ahead and do this. That's a really good spot for the money tree. Is that the last time we tried opening this map? He was not putting things the way he was supposed to, but now he is. He's really working for it. I like it, I appreciate it. Level up. Wow, this is going well. I'm happy. I feel like our placement was a little bit better this time. So I should probably have, I guess there's no choice for weak. I guess we should focus on close for you. For now, well, I guess strong. That way you can turn everything into the strongest things into gold, right? That would make sense, right? Because there's rubber to gold, so I guess any red balloon, not really too much more. Come on, is this gonna, money. Not as much that time. Sort of a shame. I guess it was just the amount of balloons that went into it. But it's a really, really great money earning tactic. That's not as good of a tree. Okay, so when this BFB gets a little bit closer, I'm gonna go for this. Nice, okay, that is destroying it. We got more vines. And he's still going at that other BFB. It lasts for a good long while. It's amazing. Okay, so we should have enough for the 30,000 now, right? Yep, 32,000, a permanent brew. Berserker's brew becomes permanent on monkeys who drink it. Wow, and that is another 86,000. Crazy dude right there. So we're more than halfway there for the 43,000 and we're storming through things left and right, and I want it to stay that way forever and ever. Run off into the sunset. I would love to do call to arms, but it would only affect so many of the monkeys right now. I really don't have the best placement for it. But we're just gonna do what we can. We're about to hit 30,000 and we'll only have 13,000 more to go. Ah, that's still not that good of a spot, but I guess if things get bad, it'll be okay. We get more vines. The vines sort of stack, which is nice. So we're gonna wait for this to get a little bit closer and then we're just gonna activate the student. Because his range gets really long. It's crazy. He's basically just a free super monkey. I really like that upgrade. It is so fun. Okay, 10,000 more. 10,000 more dollars. That's all we got. That's all we need. Sort of wish I had that superpower now because I could really use it against 3 BFBs, but even then we're handling things no problem. Ready? Oh, money tree. That was really good. Get out another money tree. Get out super monkey man. There we go. Also, I wanted to talk about some Bloons TD 6 news, or I guess Bloons news. They have finally announced and confirmed the Bloons Adventure Time crossover game, and it seems like that's coming out really, really soon. So I'll definitely check that out when it comes out. I don't really know too much about it, but hey, look at this, boom! Bloons Master, or was it Bloon Master Alchemist? What was it? Bloon Master Alchemist. Look at this dude with his giant glasses, turning everything into this. So I definitely want him to focus on strong. Oh, look at that. He definitely just destroyed that BFB. That is crazy. That is so cool. People are telling me that, Buccaneer monkeys aren't always the best way to deal with, Moabs and stuff, but then they wouldn't tell me what did, so it's like, okay, I don't know what to say about that. But I guess this is a good example of something that is good with it. That is so cool. So at this rate, we are on a good track to getting everything we want done. We got ourselves a tier 5, so I really can't get more than one of them to tier 5. So like this guy, his upgrade is locked, unfortunately, but that's fine. All right, we got this BFB, not a problem. We turn it into a balloon. Just turn it into rubber. That is so amazing. Like that is beyond comprehension. So 25,000 shouldn't be too bad for that. Also, yeah, that didn't give me any dart monkeys. So what about this? What is the most expensive one for you guys? Okay, so I can't quite afford primary expertise, but I should save up for that because it's hard to get experience as the monkey towns. Wow, look at us go. It's insane. I didn't even mean to activate that. It was not really a good time for it. Okay, well, it's helping. If we could just sort of have that restored for the next battle, that'd be great for the Zomg balloon. Don't know if it's gonna happen. This is so cool. And what's even cooler is I did this naturally. Like I did this without even having to, what's it called? Use any power-ups. Like that's so cool. I'm glad I was finally able to figure that out and do that. For a hard difficulty. So here it is, the Zomg. Oh. He turned it into a balloon. I was all getting ready and I got confused. That was amazing. I was like, okay, what are we gonna do about this thing? Boop, done, finished. Amazing stuff. I was a little curious if we go into free play. I wanted to turn this into Call to Arms just to check it out. And how much experience do you have? You have 31,000, almost enough. So if we complete one more round, we should be able to get that. And just like activate you. I wanted to check out the Call to Arms, but he just like, he zooped it away. He zooped more than one of them away. He's so powerful. It's insane. Like incomprehensibly insane. Did I get any bananas there? I did not, because nothing made it out that far. Nothing stops this guy. He's apparently destroyed 117,000 balloons. Like so much more than anybody else. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of these guys have been working hard. Wow. Like what about Oben? Yeah. Oben's a 94. So like when he does that, when he just zoops away a balloon, it's just thousands of them. Insanity. Having him in the very front, like nothing gets by him. Like what would you even do against this? Like isn't this like permanently winning? They're ceramic BFBs, you know? That's insane. This definitely has to have the 32,000 now, right? Yep, or the 32. So we can get the primary expertise. Very cool, so we can try that out one day. I am so thrilled. That is some very, very cool stuff. I'm going to leave it at that though. We're gonna go home. We got to check out that very awesome upgrade to the Alchemist Monkey. One of my favorite monkeys so far in the game. And it was the Bloon Master Alchemist. So make sure you let me know what are your thoughts on the Bloon Master Alchemist. Do you think he's good or not? I mean, I think that answers itself. It is incredibly expensive at 40,000. It was 42,000, 43,000 for us because we're on hard mode. But a lot of fun to get to and a lot of fun to pay off that reward by him just zooping away a zombie balloon. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Bloons Tower Defense 6. If you watched this part of the video, make sure you comment Alchemist Zebra so that you've watched to the end that you're a Zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now or by subscribing to join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.